up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's topic is going to be focused around should you buy a DCT transmission or a 6-speed manual transmission in your M3 if you are looking to buy one of these cars. I personally went with the dual clutch transmission just because it is my daily driver. It is my only car, and there's a lot to take into consideration when you are looking at buying one of these. Both transmissions are fantastic, but they serve different purposes for kind of what you're looking for. And you can turn the air on. It is hot in here. There's many factors that come into play when you're shopping around for a car and you see a lot of manuals for sale on like Auto Trader, and then you also see a lot of the dual clutch cars. And if you notice, the dual clutch cars are a little bit more expensive than the manuals because they are more popular. You know, not as many people want to daily drive the stick shift cars, and that's, you know, common these days. We live in the 21st century and manuals are kind of going away. However, I have driven two manual F80 M3s, and they were an absolute blast. One was just a test drive at the dealership with the, you know, the sales guy, and so I didn't really push it that hard or anything. It was like a 10-minute test drive, but it was so much fun. I had like so much fun doing it. The gear shifting on it, the shifter, everything about it felt amazing. And if it was like my, you know, my secondary or just my fun little toy sports car, I would absolutely probably get the 6-speed manual, just because why wouldn't you? I mean, like, manuals in, you know, 20-30 years will definitely not be a thing in new cars, maybe even sooner than that. So, but as my main car, my only car, I definitely wanted to get the DCT, and the upsides to the DCT are it is so much quicker, it is lightning fast, the shifts happen like that, and it is just so much more livable, you know, on a daily basis for what I use it for. And the paddle shifters are a hell of a lot of fun. I haven't even played around with them that much. I've owned the car for a little under 3 months now, and I'm just kind of getting comfortable with it. Like, you know, I've never really used paddle shifters. I know how to use them, but it's like, it is just so much fun. These paddles feel great. They're nice and sturdy, and when you downshift, it literally is instant with that dual clutch transmission. So like, nothing negative to say about it. Now in first gear, in Sport Plus mode, if you're like in a parking lot, that dual clutch is a little jerky, so I always put it in like efficient mode, just because it helps it be a little more smooth, like a regular car, like a regular 3 Series or something. But other than that, that's really my only complaint about the dual clutch. Man, I love this car. It is so great. So really it comes down to a few different things. Are you going to be daily driving it, and are you okay with driving a stick shift every day? And if you are, then maybe you should go for it. And the price point, you can get a manual for probably $5 grand cheaper than the DCT at this point, I would say. Are you looking for just sheer speed and performance, like straight line acceleration and lightning fast shifts, or are you looking for a little bit more driving engagement? Because like, seriously, either way, you cannot go wrong, because both transmissions are fantastic. This is the only dual clutch car I've ever driven, so I can't even compare it to like anything else, like any other, like, you know, like I know like supercars, pretty much every supercar has a dual clutch transmission, and everything online says that the Porsche's PDK system is like the best in the business, and then this is right up there with it from BMW, so can't argue with that. This car in front of me is going so fast that I want me to catch him. I've grown up around stick shifts my whole life, and like my dad kind of made it a point to teach me. Well, there's a E92 in silver. Always loved the look of the E92s and that just sleek. But my dad always made it a point to teach me how to drive a manual, and I actually learned how to drive a manual car before an automatic up at our house in the mountains in Mexico when I was seriously like 11 years old, before I had a permit, before I drove on city streets at all. And so I was driving our like old 86 Toyota pickup truck with a 5-speed manual long before I ever touched a regular automatic car. So I really like manuals. They're a hell of a lot of fun. I still drive that truck all the time. And his FJ Cruiser is a 6-speed manual. So he daily drives both of those because he lives up there now. And he drove, and then before that he daily drove a D90 Defender. He has been a manual guy his entire life basically. Alright, so I'm at the gas station filling up. Every week that I fill up, gas prices just continue to rise. And so that is just a huge bummer. Are they ever going to go back down? Because I'm tired of paying astronomical price for this gas. $25, and my tank was like barely under a quarter. Thank you, come again. Okay, cool. So to put the cap back on, luckily it's got one of these. You just put it on there until it just kind of doesn't really click. It just clicks once, I guess. And then you just close it like that. Do that. Boom. Car's filthy right now. Okay. Start it up. Always put her in Sport Plus. Right there. Yeah. Man, it is so nice out here today. We gotta roll these windows down. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.